Well, it's a beautiful day at the R. Premadasa Stadium and it is the Servo Cup Tri-Nation Series, Sri Lanka versus India. And what a game it promises to be. It's a lovely, lovely morning indeed at the R. Premadasa International Stadium. And I can tell you that the sun is shining and we're all set and ready for another very interesting game indeed. We've already had one round of games. India are unbeaten. Sri Lanka did well in that last game, beating South Africa. And what will be Sri Lanka's chance as well?
Sri Lanka skipper Chamari Atapattu, Harmanpreet Kaur, the India captain, and match referee Michelle Pereira. Chamari's got the coin. Harmanpreet's all set. Chamari, send it flying. Heads is the call. Sri Lanka have won the toss. Chamari, what's your decision and why?
We decide ball first.
Well, no surprises there. Sri Lanka always wanted to bowl first, and that's a look at the team. I'll get Estelle to talk about it. Unchanged. So what do you think?
Unchanged India and unchanged Sri Lanka. They had two good outings, so I'm not too surprised to see that. Maybe India will look at giving another debut. They've got another uncapped player in their side as well.
Now they're going with one seam bowler. That's interesting. You win the toss, you want to bowl, and you still go with one seam bowler.
Yeah, I mean, they've had success with the spinners, and we saw the likes of Devmi Vihanga bowling really well, the debutant in the previous game.
Slow balls were far more effective than the pace on, so she adjusted beautifully with the new ball and the old ball, and here we go.
Runs slightly onto the pads and immediately in business.
Shorter length, beautifully punched. What a shot! What a magnificent shot! It just
Again going aerial.
wow. No need to run for that. Save your legs. It's going.
There you go. Nudged. Just a deft touch. And it will roll. Picked away nicely. Will it go all the way? And it. Hurries Smriti Mandhana this time. A mix up in the middle could be very dangerous, and it is.
Now that's what I'm talking about. That is exactly right.
Harmanpreet now has a free hit.
Hit down the ground. She gets she doesn't get max. Nicely punched off the back foot. See, that's what they were after. That's what they were looking.
Nicely worked. That's in the gap and it's running. It's a bounce.
Former cricketers. Oh, what a delectable looking cover drive from Harleen Diyal.
Level. Edged outside the off stump. That will run away to the boundary.
Foundation. Oh, out comes a sweep shot and finds the fielder. Wristed into the leg side. Will beat the fielder. That is excellent.
Hit up easily. Oh, gone.
Darted down the leg side and swept away with disdain.
It's important that convert the ones into twos, twos into threes. Valiant attempt by Chamari Atapattu, extra cover. But just not good enough or not. Sweep in the gap. Probably not, and misfield on a particular occasion. Can be undone. Beautifully played again. Oh, what a shot. Probably the shot of the day for me to put it away to the boundary. Is it outside edge and given? And Darshanavir Singh, the trainer. That's a beautiful shot off the mark with a classical extra cover drive.
Goes for the big one. Down the ground. Should run away to the boundary. That is quality batting.
A brilliant shot. Brilliant shot.
See. Ball slower. Oh, given. She gets the wicket.
In the air, over extra cover, powerfully played. Bowler itself, Malki says minds and takes it. Wonderfully played. This is live. Working for the Mumbai Indians. That's a beautiful shot with the right hand and the left hand. In the air, The mid-wicket fielder becomes a mere space. Just like that. But this occasion goes through the offside. The slower outfield will make sure that Chamari Atapat. Sorry, beg your pardon. That's not Chamari Atapat. That's Hasini Pereira. Extra cover holds on. She goes aerial. She doesn't slog. She plays proper cricketing strokes. A powerful player who can adjust the situation. That's another big hit. Long on in play. She
To look at how they handle them. Goes big. How big is it? Not big enough. Finds the fielder. Stand by her every time. Oh, this is big. This is huge.
Nicely swept away. Should find the boundary this time around. That is going to be back to back. She swings it like she means business, and it will bisect.
Time. Now she's asking because and given. Conceded 3 runs. She's got an important wicket. How big is this? Will this be taken? It is. And Rana quite deep in the crease. Gets down the leg side, and that's
Last ball of the over. Charges down, gives it a wild whack. Thanks to Chamari Atapattu with that double wicket over, and of course that superlative last over by Sugandhika Kumari.
and the Sri Lankan bowling. Quite a few bowlers used. Sugandhika Kumari, a standout performer with 3 for 43. Atapattu, 3 for 42.
Welcome back to Ketarama. The Indian batters, after being sent in, put on a great show to get a 275 for 9 against the Sri Lankans, who will now have to score at over 5.5 runs and over.
Fantastic first ball.
Ah,
With the keeper.
Goes for the big shot, finds the gap. It is the wicket. Goes for the paddle. Deepti Sharma puts in the chase. Can she keep it to just a single? Oh no, they are going for the second run. A direct hit it is.
Something of that in this innings as well.
Tickled away and it races to the fine leg.
So little over 6 runs and over is the requirement. Nicely done by Harshita Samaravikrama. She should get a boundary, and she does. More runs, more runs. This is not great bowling. That's another boundary.
He's India.
Oh, is that taken? It's not, in fact.
76.
Yeah, Vishnu Gururatne batting at number 3 in the previous game. Just as we thought.
When you chase a total like this, that's why even if Sri Lanka can't, oh, that's nicely, crisply timed. Caress through extra cover.
This entire tournament.
Nicely cut off the back foot. Loud cries of a catch and taken. Atapattu's had enough. She tickles this with enough.
Steve Waugh. Thick edge. Nobody at third man. Never mind all that.
Not impossible either, and she goes short and wide to the batter on strike. Round the wicket. Asking for a catch and given. Last ball of the over. Looks to go over the top, and she's got hold of it.
You want to play the anchor role. Good shot again. Deep mid wicket in place, and it's been quite accurate pulling that length and line. 2 is the call.
Charani continues. Nice use of the feet. Lovely use of the feet. Love the
Invention again from Lakshya De Silva. Beats N.Shri Charani and will get
By this pair, hasn't it, since Chamari Atapattu's dismissal? Another big shot. 100 up in the last couple of overs.
hit uppishly and beats the point fielder. Wavered and tucked away. This too is heading for the fine leg rope. There's nicely lofted. Should be taken.
Doesn't put as much pressure as maybe she would have had That's a brilliant shot from Milakshi De Silva.
Attended very well by the locals. Comes down the track and goes long and goes big. Over. Dyumi Vihanga comes down the track. There is a fielder there. Alignment. Swivels and pulls it extreme.
170.
Comes down the track. Finds the sweep of the. Charges down. Goes aerial. Lofted cover drive.
Really good catch that they've taken. Sugandhika Kumari finds the gap of her first delivery.
That's a good strike.
Get it going. Missed. That is heading towards the boundary behind the keeper. Another good partnership for the fifth wicket. There it is. Only their third in Women's One Day International. This is the match story. India put it to bat 275 for 9. Richa Ghosh 58. Jemima Rodriguez 37. Pratika Rawal 35. Chamari Atapattu 3 for 43. Sugandhika Kumari 3 for 44. Anushka Sanjeevani 2 victims. And in reply, 278 for 7.